Hello everyone, this is Peter and thank you so much for tuning into another episode of News Plus brought you from Plus Agency. And with no further ado, let's get this week's News Plus started. First of all, is the gym. The I-45 founder, Adam, not only very good at working out, very good at operating a franchise business, but also very good at delivering a good result for his investment. Now he's offload his $14 million freshwater home house, which has smashed the record for the suburb again. And then this was done prior to auction, and then at least $1 million over his guide. The property is located at 52 Ocean View Road in Freshwater. And then many people believe that at the time when he was buying this, he was paying too much for it, and then he would not make the money back. And people was wondering, how much money he's gonna lose on the property. And now by selling it for more than $14 million, through the agents, that's just another big confidence builder for all the locals. Even though the agent was saying this figure was an outliner and not likely to be matched in the suburb for many, many years. This agent, the two agents that's been working on the market wouldn't really comment on the sale. It's believed, however, there has been international interest in the architectural design houses, just footsteps from the famous surfing beach and the close views of the surface and the sand. So obviously, from the look of it, it is definitely a very, very unique property. We wouldn't go into too much details about it, but looks like, a good property in this market are still attracting amazing results. Next of all, a $2 million for one bedroom, one bathroom that was sold in Double Bay, and it's $500,000 over the reserve prices. What an amazing sale. A one bedroom, one bathroom apartment in the Harborside suburb of Double Bay has sold nearly $500,000 above its reserve price. However, this property doesn't really have the harbor view. The auction of ground floor unit number 1, GO1/number 8 Patterson Street, saw 8 registered bidders with 6 actively bidding. Bids open up at about $1.52 million, and then followed by a highly competitive auction, sold 45 bids starting in a large increment. The bidders were mainly downsizers, which include a young couple looking to get their foot in the door for the eastern suburb. The successful bidder, who paid $2.005 million, successfully being awarded to the downsizer from a nearby suburb. Brought to market by McGrath, and this home had a level walk to Doublewood Village, and it's impressive newly built with level access to everywhere. Basically, the owner trusts in the auction process, listen to the feedback and advice, and also the flexibility of the owner has made the agent achieve amazing results for this garden apartment. All right, next one. Confidence is the key. Auction bidders heat up competition ahead of spring sale. Families looking to upsize their homes have ducked out at the auction over the weekend, resulting in an inner city property selling for $2.565 million. The 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom home at 62 Laurel Street in Alexandria give buyers the opportunity to purchase a family sanctuary with a alfresco zone and green outlooks. There were 99 groups who inspect the property, with 18 contracts of sale handed out prior to auction, listed by the agency, and auctioned off by David Cooley. The home short walk away from local shops, cafes, schools, and Earthview Oval. And then the agent said there's been a lot of interest in the property, from young families to a couple looking to upgrade into a larger home in the highly demand suburb of Alexandria. I think what attracted buyers to the property was overall size and scale. 3 levels, including master level, with outdoor terrace on top level, which make it quite a unique home. The auction guide was only about $2 million. The reserve was $2.3, and $2.565 million result has wowed the owner. All right, next one. Reserve prices smash as blue ribbon opportunities lure cash up developers. Another $2.565 million prices, which is amazing matching number of the weekend for another Eastwood home. However, this one is not a ready to go home. This is actually need to be knocked down and rebuilt home, located number 8 Hans Avenue in Eastwood. It was purchased by the Renault family in 1956, and it was 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom property. Definitely need to be knocked down based on the spec. It just doesn't work anymore. Listed by Melrose estate agent Paul and Hamid, and then the reserve price is $1.98 million, and then sold for $2.565 million. The auction predominantly saw developers and builders who were interested in the opportunity to transform it into a duplex site or dream home. Bidding starts at about $1.5 million and just went up from there. Fantastic auction with 9 out of the 17 bidders actively competing. A builder walked away with winning $2.565 million bid. The agent thinks the result shows that the buyers are seeing attractive results from houses with potential developer into other living amenities. With the right price and right location, the agent said the home ticked a lot of boxes for development side, and then even though everybody knows the construction costs are going up, it doesn't really stop people from buying this. Alright, next one, Spring Countdown. Big deals in Sydney East highlights prestige market strengths. 2 big deals in Sydney East highlights the prestige market continued strength as the prime spring sales season looms, said a leading agent. The sales by Highland Double Bay principal David Moloff totaling more than $34 million, including a tri-level home at 50 Kambala Road, Beverly Hills for about $22 million, double what it was traded for 2 years ago, and 2/1 Suburban Avenue in Point Pepper, the last remaining harborside residence in the brand new One Point Pepper development for about $12 million. We were overwhelmed with the interest of both of these prized properties, with many buyers lured from afar by the desirable location, the pristine design, and added income potentials. Both properties are absolutely amazing. Kambala Road, this home was even more amazing to it. It was bought by a Canberra property developer, and they paid double, which is about what the other owner has paid for back in 2020 to $22 million. And then he's actually gonna maybe redevelop it because it was sold with an approved DA for new design. So looks like people are paying crazy prices for just a knockdown review now. Absolutely, very, very eastern suburb, very, very high end. Next one, Real Housewives star Christy Marsh sells to Dover High priority auction. Dover High home of Real Housewives star Christy Marsh failed to find a buyer with an $8 million guide in 2017, which was considered the peak of the market, and is sold now for considerably more this week. Christy and her property developer husband John Marsh listed a 6-bedroom home at 35 Military Road for 1st of September auction following their upgrade to Double Bay. Agent Alex Lowen of Real Home Double Bay and Alec Plex are interested in the $10.5 million to $11 million range, with 3 buyers keen. The guide was lifted to $11 to $12 million and was sold on Monday to an eastern suburb family. It does have ocean view, sandstone, big terraces, pool, everything you needed in a beautiful home, beautiful property. And to think about this was sold a lot more than what it was like in 2017. Looks like the market with the spring is now coming back as well. And the next 2 news wrap up for today's news plus are both related to rentals. I wouldn't go into too much details in it, but the first one is rental demand in Sydney surges, leasing days hit new low. Everybody knows that the rental market in Sydney at the moment is super hot, and then some areas, like for example Vaucluse, are now the leasing time has reduced by 27%, which means it takes a lot shorter time to rent, but the rent in the medium rent prices in Vaucluse is already $2,800 a week, and Double Bay with the same thing, close to $2,000 a week, has now been reduced by 27%, which is absolutely amazing about how the rental market is and how much money people are willing to pay into rent rather than purchasing. But looks like it's going to change that very, very soon in a way. And the crisis is real. Housing shortages and open borders spurred huge rent hikes across Sydney. Look at that. Another reason why there's a lot of people moving from overseas, need to rent property. There's a lot of, when the border is open, there's a lot more, people coming back, as well as people from suburbs are now moving into more inner city area. So properties on the good location with good transportations and now, receiving amazing rentals. So this is the situation in Sydney at the moment. And then with the rent going up, demand going up, supply being reducing, let's see what's going to happen in the next market cycle. All right. Before we wrap it up, just one property. If you're looking for a property that's amazing to live in and rent, then make sure to check out this property in the heart of beautiful Shepherd's Bay in Meadowbank. This is the actual view. So you had a common garden on the front, and then immediately there's water after. You see water views, uninterrupted water view from all rooms in this property, and then beautiful high ceilings, very nice finishes. You can see the floor plans very, very efficient, being 122 square meters. Please making sure you check this out, along with many other properties that was in position located in Meadowbank. And please feel free to contact Plus Agency at plusagency.com.au or visit our display at 418 Victoria Avenue in Chesil. This is Peter Lee. I will see you next week. Bye bye.